So today we're going to be working on a 318 Magnum out of a 98 Dodge Ram 1500. And today we're going to be talking about some common problems that people mistake and throw parts at. So if you're having a misfire code, for some reason they love misfiring on cylinder number 8, and it just kind of sounds like crap, and a lot of people, throw a coil at it. If you look real close, there's a new injector on number 8. They replaced their plugs, like I said, and one thing they overlook is the plug wires. Now, when you pull a plug wire off like this, you never want to pull it by the wire. Never want to pull it here. A lot of people pull them by the wire, and that makes it weak. I pull them right here. I squeeze, right? Now, if you look down in there, it is black. Okay, so the wire was coming off. As you can see, the wire is off. So it needs done. It needs replaced. That just shows you even Mopar. Can't even talk today. Mopar parts ain't the best either. I feel these are really cheap. So we can just go ahead and throw these away. But we're gonna go ahead and put the wires on this bad boy and see what we can get done. Because the distributor is back there. It is kind of tight, so what I do is I take this air filter off. But if you're getting a misfire code, the code will be in the description below. If you're getting a misfire code and you replace your coil, one of the injectors, misfire code that we were getting was on on cylinder number 8. And we're like, well, it had new plug wires on it. What's the big deal? They shouldn't be bad yet. Well, even though they're Mopar, they're still junk. So we're gonna go ahead and put new wires on this thing. That's the first thing I would do if I was you. If you keep up with maintenance on your vehicle, this will probably never happen. But who keeps up with maintenance? So always check your plugs first, then your wires. And if it still misfires, make sure your coil's good, and check your injectors. Okay, what you're going to need is a flat screwdriver. There's going to be a clamp right over there. Take this hose off. Now you'll probably have a thing that runs over to the fender. I've already taken this one off so I can demonstrate the wire thing. Then this should just pop right off. You just want to lay it aside. Then back here, that's your distributor. Now I recommend just changing one wire at a time. The easiest wire is the coil wire. I recommend just changing one wire at a time because this one's a little difficult to get to. So don't go and start jerking off wires. Just one at a time, and that's all it takes. This is your coil wire. As you can see, it's got 2 elbows. And what I like about this coil wire, it comes with a heat shield on it. And as you see, the one on the truck is just a plain wire. So go ahead and pop that off. Push it down until it clicks. As you can see, this bolt right here, it's going to have that clip on it that goes right down there. But for video demonstration, I'm going to show you how to take the clip off. And the only thing you want to do down here at the bottom, this is the bottom where it goes on the bolt. This is the bottom. Take a screwdriver and very easily pop this out like that. And see, the plug wire comes right out. There ain't no need to break these. There ain't no need to jam on them, hammer on them. And then that's what it looks like. Then over here you have your heater core line. You just pop it up off of there. Just try to get it out of the way. Several ways you can do that. And underneath, hard to see with that AC line in the way, and you gotta bend it down. Underneath, you have one right here, but it's not a clip. You just pull it out. That goes around the back of the motor. Look closely. The one I'm pulling on right there, that's the middle one. This one's a little difficult, but it'll come up off there. Pops off. Now this has a new distributor cap on it, so I'm not worried about that. But if you're doing this for the first time, might as well go ahead and put one on. So here's the old coil wire. Then you just reverse what you just done. So you want to twist this over here. Put this where it goes. Then your heat shield goes on the back half. And you just run it up around there real nice and neat and plug it in. You get the idea. You just do each and every one of those like that and trace it back to the distributor. Like I said, it is hard to get to, but you can do it. Just take your time. Same way as this side. I'm going to go ahead and change them out real quick and show you guys that it solves the misfire code if you've done thrown everything at it. So it'll just take me a couple minutes, then we'll be back.
1 hour later. At this very moment, I was wishing I was working on a Ford. The distributor's in the front.
It's probably better off just to get in the engine bay because I'm sliding off my block, so that's what I recommend doing, is just getting up in the engine bay. This is like playing Operation. You push it till it clicks. If it don't click, it's not on there. Yep, there it is. Alright, got that down. My God. This is not a walk in the park, guys. So, if everything goes right, your code should go away. In my case, anyway. Everything looks good, runs good, smooth. So yeah, now we got to put the fan shroud back in. I'll explain why I took that out here in a minute. The reason why I took the fan shroud out is because in the wintertime, this thing wouldn't get up to temperature, and I did all the right things. The heater core was open and everything. I still wouldn't get up to temperature, so I just took the fan shroud out of it so it'd get warm. So now I'm going to put it back in since it's summertime, so it'll stay a little bit cooler. I don't understand. They could have made the fan shroud just a little bit smaller and brought the motor forward, but instead they want to shove the motor back under the firewall where it's a pain in the hind end to get things done. Put that back down in there where it goes. But yeah, I'm going to put the fan shroud back in because I just had these zip tied. Pop that off, move that out of the way. That should go right back. That's probably not a safe idea, but it didn't hurt the radiator. Oh well. Let's get up here. All right, if you ever take these off, they're not bolted on, they just slide down on. You can see there's a thing on the bottom that lines up. You just turn this around. The hard part, getting it. There we go. And that just sets down in there and you put this on. You don't need to put 50,000 clamps around that thing. This will be just fine. You can put a clamp on there if you want, but I don't see the need in it. So we got to go put the jug, the windshield washer fluid jug in, and put the breather back on, and we should be good to go with this thing. Same thing with this side. If you lift this hose up, as you can see, it is the same exact thing. Just slides into place. Self-explanatory. How it works, you just line up the bottom, and these tabs will slide down in like this. Then you're safe and sound. Let's get this breather back on. Well, everything is good to go on this truck. Everything's back to stock. Got new plug wires, plugs, distributor cap. Make sure you check your plug wires first before you do anything else if you have a misfire code, because like I said, these cheap Mopar, you know, everybody wants stock, but they are kind of cheap. Even advanced auto plug wires are cheap. So make sure you check your plug wires if you have a misfire before you do anything else. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'm Cherokee Ronnie, and I'll see you guys next time.